To demonstrate how to make a decision-making scenario, we'll use an existing project, Crisis at Fort Sumter. Plus, we'll create an empty project, and that will help me to demonstrate some basic skills, things that you'll need to know in order to create your own project. So I'll go ahead and choose templates to make a new project. This is the Activity Maker template. This is the important template that you need. And I'll simply call this Decision Making Scenario. When I click OK, a folder will be created called Decision Making Scenario, and all the ingredients for this project will be placed in that folder. We're given a blank page, and this particular page type is the text page type. That comes up by default. We can type or paste in content. So here I have content, and what I'd like to do is actually replace the image of Lincoln with that of Fort Sumter. So I'll go ahead and click on this image. Notice that no image has been selected, so it doesn't really know what image we want to change. I'll go ahead and pick an image, and then I'm going to go click on Get Image. Let's change that to Fort Sumter. So I'll scroll down and look for, here we go, Fort Sumter. Open that up. I can also decide to put a border around it, so I'll select border. It'll be black, solid, 2 pixels. Maybe I'll increase that to 4. And now that image has been replaced. We'll go ahead and save. To construct a new page, simply click on the plus button here. If you hover over a post-it note, a little tooltip tells you precisely what the page or what the button will do. In this case, delete a page. Now to go back to the original project, you can see that I have labeled the page Introduction and have placed that into the table of contents. So if we preview this page, we'll notice on the left Introduction. This is the table of contents. There are 3 types of table of contents, and I've chosen style 2. Let's go on to the next page. In the next page, we've titled this Dilemmas of Compromise, and we have included that in the table of contents. Now here is where it gets interesting. Problem 1 is not in the table of contents, it's in the resources. And what this means essentially, when I preview, is that content will be displayed right here. So notice that I'm still in the context of the introduction. I could even go here to Dilemmas of Compromise and then access that particular resource. So I could go ahead and click on an advisor or do whatever. And to return back, it can either hit the escape key or just click anywhere. And so here's problem 2. I can click anywhere and return to where I was. So the idea of a resource is for you to be able to consult a resource but stay in your current context. Now, notice that resource, problem 1, was page 3, but when we click here, we don't go to it. Well, how did that happen? So notice that it's not only a resource, but it's been removed from the flow. So in that case, this page will only display if the student in fact branches to that page. And by clicking on the button That's one example of a branch. There's many different ways that one can branch.